we go ahead and hang the wash up, and we're going to work on some lunch today, and we're going to cook on the outdoor oven. One thing that I am realizing, the more frugal that you live, the harder the work is. In other words, everything that we spend money on to help make our lives quicker, actually, it's a lot longer to do things. The process is longer, but then you're saving so much money. But then in being really frugal and doing things for yourself, it's a really good feeling. It feels good to accomplish something and to learn new skills. We are learning the new skills of having the wood stove and doing all of these things without the grid. I realize it's a learning process, procedure. We're not going to learn everything right away. In fact, some of the skills take years of developing. But we have to start somewhere, and it is a very fulfilling life. Not everything that you do that doesn't require electricity is expensive. Having this outdoor stove is really teaching me a lot. And the outdoor stove was less than $100. And so I'm learning all of these skills and trying to figure out how to live in a different way that doesn't require a lot of money. And it's fun. It's fun learning all these things. At first, I had the idea that it would be like camping. And so that's how my mindset was, that we were going to be camping and we were learning all these skills. And then all of a sudden, it became a lifestyle. And once it became a lifestyle, then it had a whole new meaning for me, because it was something I had to learn, and I have to learn how to use these off-grid items. So, like I said, in the beginning it was a hobby, and now it's a lifestyle. Like, we don't have other heat in the home, so we have to learn how to use the wood stove. And it keeps me busy, and it keeps me motivated, and I really do enjoy it. So this is something I enjoy. If it was a drudgery or something I didn't enjoy, it would be so different. But I love the accomplishment of learning these things, and I hope that you do too. You're on the journey with me of learning these things, and next year probably will be other things that we're going to do. I have potatoes in the oven, and now I'm going to be starting the rocket stove, and that is going to be cooking the corn. So I have some corn on the cob. I'm going to be cooking in that. Now, the rocket stove, I really enjoyed it, but it takes so long to get the water to boil. There was a much quicker way of doing that with just using my camp stoves that I have. But it's something that I have, and I'm going to use it. So we are husking the corn, and this will be for lunch. So we have baked potatoes and corn. We don't eat meat at every meal. And then we are going to go ahead and we are going to boil that on the rocket stove. And then I am going to be making something else and baking it in the oven. Next week, I'm going to be learning how to bake bread in that oven. It has a stone in it that gets really hot. And I will be using that oven all year round. Now, if it is snowing, I will just put it away while it's snowing. But I want to be accustomed to how to do this in all types of weather and all seasons. in less than 5 minutes, I have apple crisp in the pie plate. All we do is we open the apples that we already canned last year, and then all we're going to do is add the crumble. That is a gifts in a jar recipe. I'll share that at the end of this video. Everything was made off the grid. No electricity was required. And I just loved it so much. It is so good. We cook by the fire, and it has such an amazing flavor. Be blessed, my friends. I hope that you come back here on Dew Valley tomorrow. And I'd like to share a part of my life with you all.